The rain hammered against my windows like fists demanding entry, pulling me from a dead sleep at exactly 3:12 a.m. I bolted upright, heart slamming in my chest, and stumbled to the door in my faded pajamas. Through the peephole, there she was, my sister Victoria, drenched and wild, her usual polished facade shattered. She was juggling 2 car seats on my porch in Willow Creek, our sleepy coastal town in Northern California where nights like this usually meant nothing more than a power flicker. Before I could even twist the knob, she was pounding again.
Urgent.
Desperate.
Emily.
Open up. Her voice cracked like thunder. I flung the door wide, the storm wind whipping in.
Vic?
What the hell? But she was already pushing past me, hauling the seats inside. Inside them, 2 little ones, Lily and Noah. Her 4-year-old twins, stirred but didn't wake. Their cherubic faces smeared with rain, bundled in mismatched blankets. Victoria set them down in my living room, her hands shaking as she straightened up. Her eyes, those piercing green ones that always seemed to hold secrets, avoided mine. Take them.
Eminência. Just.
Take care of them for me. My mind reeled, sleep fog mixing with confusion.
What?
For how long? Where's Alex? Are you okay? She was backing toward the door already, like a ghost retreating into the mist. I can't explain right now. Everything's in the bags, toys, clothes, their meds. Lily hates loud noises. No one needs his stuffed elephant to sleep. No dairy for either. Remember? She thrust 2 duffels at me, her nails bitten raw. Vic, stop.
Talk to me.
This isn't right. You can't just dump them here in the middle of the night. I grabbed her sleeve, feeling the chill of her soaked coat. She yanked away, tears mixing with rain on her cheeks. Please, Emily. You're the only one. I need time. And then she was gone, sprinting to a dark sedan idling at the curb, tires screeching as it vanished into the downpour. I stood there, door ajar, the cold seeping into my bones, staring at the empty street. Behind me, Lily whimpered softly in her sleep. I closed the door, locked it with trembling fingers, and knelt by the twins. They looked so small, so vulnerable. I'd seen them maybe 3 times since they were born, once at a lavish christening in San Francisco where Victoria and her tech mogul husband Alex paraded them like trophies, and twice at strained family holidays. We weren't close, Victoria and I. She was the golden child, 5 years older, the one who aced Stanford, landed the high-profile marketing job, married into money.
Me?
At 32, I'd carved out a quiet existence here in Willow Creek, working as a project manager for a local eco-building firm, Green Horizon. My days were blueprints, site visits, and sustainable design meetings. Evenings, walks on the foggy beach. A book by the fire in my cozy bungalow inherited from Grandma. No drama. No entanglements. After our parents' bitter divorce when I was a teen, Dad's affairs, Mom's breakdowns, I'd sworn off chaos. Solitude was my sanctuary.
But now,
chaos had arrived in duplicate. Noah woke first, his big blue eyes, mirrors of Victoria's, filling with terror. Mommy, his voice was tiny, breaking something inside me. I scooped him up, rocking him gently. Hey, buddy. It's Aunt Emily. Mommy had to go. Somewhere important. You're safe here with me. Lily stirred next, clutching her blanket, and soon they were both clinging to me, small bodies warm against the chill. I dug through the bags, found the elephant for Noah, a sippy cup for Lily. We cuddled on the couch as the storm raged, cartoons flickering on my tablet to distract them. My calls to Victoria, went straight to voicemail. Texts bounced back undelivered. By dawn, exhaustion hit, but so did resolve. These kids needed me. The first days blurred into survival mode. I called out from work, citing a family crisis. My boss, Carla, was sympathetic, especially after I vaguely mentioned niece and nephew emergency. The twins were angels, really polite, but shadows haunted their eyes. Lily drew pictures of Mommy's fast car. Noah asked endlessly about when she'd return. I improvised pancakes, dairy-free. Park trips to the misty Willow Creek beach where we collected shells. Bedtime stories from my old childhood books. My neighbor, retired Sheriff Tom Reyes, noticed the extra noise and poked his head over the fence. New additions? His gruff voice held concern. I brushed it off as temporary babysitting, but his cop eyes lingered. A week in, no word from Victoria. I enrolled them in Seaside Sprouts daycare, explaining it as short-term to the director. MS. Elena. The twins adjusted slowly, making tentative friends. But nights were hard. Lily had nightmares. Noah wet the bed. I bought pull-ups, washed sheets, held them through tears. My life reshaped around them. Grocery runs for kid snacks. Pediatrician visits to catch up on shots they'd somehow missed. Dr. Singh noted minor delays, nothing major. But consistent routine will help. Routine. That's what I gave them. Mornings with oatmeal and songs. Evenings with baths and hugs. For the first time, my quiet house felt full.
Alive.
But worry not. Where was Victoria? Was she hurt? In trouble? 2 weeks passed. I searched online, her Instagram, always a highlight reel of galas and vacations, had gone silent. Alex's LinkedIn showed him still at his AI startup in San Francisco. But no mentions of her. I left voicemails for him. Alex. It's Emily. Have you seen Vic? She left the kids with me. No callback. Then, on day 18, while picking up the twins, my phone buzzed, a text from an unknown number. Thanks for watching. Need more time? Don't worry. I replied furiously. Vic, call me now. This isn't okay.
Blocked.
Rage simmered, but so did fear. What game was this? By week 3, whispers started in town. Willow Creek was small. People noticed the sudden nieces and nephews. Tom pulled me aside one evening. Saw your sister that night.
Eminencia.
Looked spooked. Dropped those kids and bolted. You need help. I confided a little. And he offered to check databases from his old contacts. Nothing criminal on her record.
But
Divorce filing popped up. Vic versus Alex. Sealed. Divorce? That explained the tension. But not abandoning her kids. I hired a lawyer. Sarah Klein. Sharp and no nonsense. This smells off, she said after hearing my story. We'll file for emergency guardianship to protect you. Week 4 brought the bomb. Returning from daycare, a certified envelope waited on my stoop from a San Francisco law firm. Inside, petition for return of minors and restraining order. Victoria Hayes versus Emily Hayes. She accused me of kidnapping, refusing to return the twins despite repeated pleas, causing irreparable harm. My world tilted. Kidnapping? She'd vanished. Sarah read it, her jaw tight. She's building a narrative. Classic setup for custody leverage in the divorce. The hearing was set for 2 weeks. Panic clawed at me, but anger fueled action. We subpoenaed phone records, no calls from her. Tom's affidavit detailed the drop-off. Doorbell cam footage showed her fleeing. As the date loomed, the twins blossomed. Lily's laughter echoed during our beach picnics. Noah's words flowed freer. They called me Annie M. with affection that twisted my heart. Whatever Victoria's plan, These kids deserved better. Little did I know, the courtroom would unearth horrors far beyond abandonment. The harassment crept in like fog off the Pacific, subtle at first, then suffocating. It started with an email to Green Horizons HR, an anonymous tip claiming I was unstable, involved in child abduction. Carla called me in, concerned but supportive. We know it's BS.
Ain't.
But we have to log it. I nodded, stomach churning. Who else but Victoria?
Then.
Facebook messages to daycare parents. Beware the woman watching her kids. She stole her sisters. MS. Elena pulled me aside. The twins are thriving. But rumors. We need the hearing to clear this. I assured her it would. Family calls poured in next. Cousin Lena from LA. Vic says you won't give back her babies, that you're jealous. Always wanted kids, but couldn't. Jealous? I'd never even tried for a family. Content alone. But Victoria's spin painted me as the villain. Uncle Ray echoed it. She told me Alex was abusive. She fled to you for safety. And now you're holding them hostage. Abusive? Alex? The man who'd sent lavish gifts for every holiday? Lies stacked like cards. And relatives I'd barely spoken to in years swallowed them. Only Aunt Clara, Mom's sharp-tongued sister, saw through. Victoria's always been a snake charmer. Remember how she pinned that stolen bike on you in high school? Cried crocodile tears till everyone believed. Work escalated. Fake Google reviews slammed Green Horizon. Employ a kidnapper? Avoid. Clients hesitated on calls. I took unpaid leave, focusing on the twins and our case. Sarah's investigator dug deep. Alex filed for divorce 8 weeks ago, citing financial misconduct. Vic was siphoning company funds. Embezzlement? That fit her lavish life. More. Nanny logs showed Victoria often absent. Kids left with sitters for days. Preschool reports of unexplained bruises, missed pickups. Alex had compiled a dossier for his custody bid, but Victoria snatched the twins first, hiding them with me to derail him. Why me? I asked Sarah over coffee. The twins napping nearby. To frame you as the abductor. Get emergency return. Then use sole custody to squeeze Alex for alimony. Child support. She's gambling the court sees her as the victimized mom. Bow rose. Using her own flesh and blood as pawns? I reached out to Alex via Sarah. Finally, he called back. Emily?
God.
I've been searching everywhere. She took them during my business trip. Is she okay? Are the kids? His voice cracked with genuine worry. We met virtually. He looked haggard, remorseful. I should have seen her patterns sooner. The spending, the distance from the kids. I have evidence of neglect. I'll share it if it helps. The pieces locked. Victoria's medical emergency lie in her filing. 0 hospital records. Her repeated requests, fabricated texts she'd sent herself. Our counterfiling included everything. Tom's witness statement, cam footage, records proving her silence. But Victoria fought dirty. A week before the hearing, reporters called, local San Fran tabloids running her sob story. Mother fights sister for stolen twins. My phone exploded with unknown numbers. I unplugged, hunkering with the twins. We baked cookies, dairy-free. Built forts. Read about sea adventures. Their trust in me grew. But so did my fear of losing them. Hearing day dawned crisp. Willow Creek's courthouse, a quaint stone building overlooking the bay. I dressed in a simple navy suit, kissed the twins goodbye at Janet's, my coworker turned confidant, who babysat. You've got this, she whispered.
Inside.
The room hummed with tension. Victoria arrived. Composed in designer black. Flanked by her lawyer, Marcus Hale. A slick shark from the city. Alex sat opposite, his attorney nodding to Sarah. Relatives dotted the benches, Lena glaring at me. Judge Elena Vargas, stern but fair, called order. Hale opened. Your Honor. MS. Hayes left her children with her sister during a marital crisis. MS. Emily Hayes then refused contact, necessitating this action. Lies poured forth, fake emails proving pleas, a doctor's note for stress-induced absence. Sarah countered fiercely. Abandonment. Your Honor. No contact for 5 weeks. We have affidavits. Footage. Tom testified first. His voice steady. Watched the whole drop-off from my window. She was there 3 minutes.
Tops.
Left those babies and ran. The cam played, Victoria's frantic exit damning. Victoria took the stand. Tears artful. I was scared. Fleeing Alex's control. Emily promised to help. Then turned on me. Sarah's cross-shredded her. Scared enough to attend a spa retreat 2 weeks in? Credit cards show it.
Gasps.
And these pleas? Sent from your own IP after filing. Victoria faltered. Mask cracking. Alex testified next. Voice thick. I love my kids. Vic barely parented. Nannies raised them. I have records. He presented his folder. Neglected checkups. Odd ER visits for accidents. Judge Vargas reviewed. Brow furrowed. Temporary custody to MS. Emily Hayes pending full review in 10 days. Supervised visitation for MS. Victoria Hayes.
2 hours Saturday.
No contact otherwise. Victoria exploded. She's stealing them. Jealous spinster. The gavel slammed. Contempt warning. Bailiff. Escort her. As she passed, her whisper chilled. This isn't over.
Eminencia.
You'll pay. Outside. Alex approached. Thank you for protecting them. Let's team up. Relief washed. But dread lingered. The full hearing loomed. And Victoria's venom was far from spent. Back home. The twins sensed my tension. Why sad? Auntie, Noah asked, hugging my leg. I smiled through tears. Just happy you're here. But inside, fury built. How deep did her deception go? The interim week crawled, laced with poison. Victoria violated the order immediately. Texts from burners. Give them back or regret it. Sarah reported it. Tightening the noose. More sabotage. My eco-firm got audited anonymously. Clients pulling bids citing personal instability. Friends distanced. Whispers in the grocery store. Even the twins' daycare fielded calls. Is that kidnapper still enrolled?
Yes.
Elena held firm. Emily's wonderful. The kids adore her. But the strain showed. Lily clung tighter. Noah's nightmares worsened. Sarah's team uncovered more from Alex's dossier. Pharmacy records for sedatives prescribed to the twins, toddlers, without psych evals. Calms them, Victoria had told the doc. Now under investigation. Our notes detailed falls, burns, patterns hinting at neglect or worse. A former nanny, Rosa Gomez, came forward. Senora Hayes left them alone often. Once, Lily burned her hand on the stove while Vic shopped online. She blamed me. Rosa had quit, fearing for the kids. Alex visited supervised, his first since the drop-off. At the family center, the twins lit up. Daddy. Hugs.
Tears.
He played blocks. Read books. Remorse evident. I worked too much. Trusted her blindly. Post-visit. He confided. Vic took out hefty life insurance on them last year, without telling me. Motive. Chills ran down my spine. Was it greed? Control? We petitioned to include it. Sarah arguing. Financial exploitation. Victoria ramped up. Social media posts veiled. But clear. Fighting for my angels against family betrayal. Trolls harassed my profiles. Relatives rallied to her. Lena testified via affidavit. Emily's always resented Vic's success. But Aunt Clara countered. Victoria's a master manipulator, faked illnesses as a kid for attention. Psychological profiles emerged. Mine stable. Nurturing. Victoria's flagged for narcissism. Instability. Full hearing day arrived. Storm clouds gathering over the bay. I dropped the twins at Janet's. Their innocent questions piercing. Will Mommy come back today? Soon.
Sweets.
But you're safe. The courtroom packed. Media sniffing drama. Judge Vargas presided.
Grave.
Hale pushed. MS. Hayes has reformed. New job in LA real estate. Therapy started. Her aunt testified. Stable home awaits. But Sarah exposed. Job conditional on custody for family image clients. Email proof. Our witnesses shown. Tom reiterated the abandonment. MS. Elena. Twins improved dramatically under Emily. Social. Emotional gains.
DR.
Singh. Prior neglect evident. Delayed milestones now catching up. Rose's testimony gutted. Kids feared Mommy's bad days hid when she yelled. Alex presented the folder. Insurance policies. Unmonitored meds. ER patterns. Hale objected. Irrelevant hearsay. Overruled. I testified. Voice steady, but emotions raw. That night, she left them like luggage. I've given them love. Routine, beach days.
Story nights.
They're not tools for her games. Cross-exam. Hale sneered. Jealous of her life? Wanted kids of your own?
No.
I want them safe. Victoria's turn. Polished tears. Alex abused me. Fled to Emily. She twisted it. Sarah dismantled. No police reports. No bruises. But your spa selfies during flight? Concert tickets? $5,000 wardrobe spree. Victoria snapped. Coping mechanism. Guardian ad litem. MS. Rivera. Reported. Twins bonded to Emily. Anxious about Victoria. Recommend co-guardianship with Alex. Recess called. Tension electric. Returning. Judge Vargas opened a sealed envelope, new from Child Services. Additional findings. Munchausen concerns. Fabricated illnesses for attention. Our visits correlate with Vic's stress periods. The room froze. Victoria paled. Lies. They were clumsy. MS. Hayes. The judge thundered. This suggests endangerment. Hale stammered defenses. But the die cast. Custody to Mr. Alex Hayes and MS. Emily Hayes as co-guardians. 50-50 split. MS. Victoria Hayes. Rights suspended pending CPS probe. Monthly supervised visits after evals. Classes. Victoria erupted. You can't. They're mine. Bailiff intervened. As she was let out, her glare burned. You'll both burn for this. Alex and I embraced outside. Tears flowing. Partners in this, he said. Relief surged. But sorrow lingered for the twins. For what family meant. Home. I held them close. Their giggles a balm. Yet questions haunted. How had love twisted so dark? The aftermath unfolded like waves after a storm, turbulent, then calming. First came the logistics. Alex rented a house in Willow Creek, blocks away, easing transitions. We alternated weeks, but overlapped often family dinners, beach outings. The twins adapted, calling it Two Homes with Love. Therapy helped, play sessions unpacking abandonment fears. Lily drew happy families now. Noah's words bloomed. Victoria's appeals dragged. 2 filed. Both denied. CPS investigated deep. Interviews revealed her illness games, faking symptoms for sympathy. Extending to the kids. That ER burn? Vic's accident during a tantrum. Meds? To quiet them for her nights out. No charges yet, but probation loomed. Visits were tense. At the center, she cooed affection. But the twins withdrew, clinging to supervisors. Why mommy mad? Noah asked once. I soothed. She's learning to be better. But inside, rage simmered. How could a mother weaponize her own? Work stabilized. Green Horizon cleared the audits. Reviews purged as harassment. Carla promoted me. Your resilience inspires. Town gossip faded. Tom became Uncle Tom, teaching the twins cop stories, kid-friendly. Alex and I grew close, not romantic, but a bond forged in fire. You saved them. He'd say over coffee. I enabled her too long. We shared regrets. Our parents' divorce had scarred us differently, me to isolation, Vic to entitlement. Dad favored her. Mom withdrew. Maybe if we'd intervened earlier. But hindsight was cruel. 6 months in, a breakthrough, during a visit, Victoria broke script.
I
Messed up, she admitted tearfully. Jealous of your peace.
Eminência.
Wanted control. The twins watched warily. Progress? Or ploy? CPS noted it positively. Extending visits. But trust? Shattered. The twins thrived. Kindergarten for both. Lily in art class. Noah soccer. Their laughter filled my bungalow. Once silent, now vibrant. I dated casually, a colleague, Mark, but priority was them. One evening, as fog rolled in, Alex and I sat on my porch. Kids asleep inside. Think she'll change? He asked. I sighed. Hope so. For them. But doubt lingered. Family wasn't blood, it was choice. Showing up. Victoria's betrayal taught that harshly. As stars emerged, peace settled. These kids. This life. Unexpected gifts from chaos. Yet, in quiet moments, ethics gnawed. Had I stolen them? As she claimed?
No.
But forgiveness? Elusive. The deception scar remained. A reminder. Love demands presence, not possession. What if she'd succeeded? The thought chilled, leaving me grateful for the truth's brutal light. Expanding, the co-guardianship brought new rhythms. Weekdays with me meant structured calm, breakfast rituals, school drop-offs where teachers praised their progress. Lily's a natural leader, her teacher said. Noah's speech therapist noted. He's opening up, feels secure. Weekends with Alex injected adventure, San Fran trips to museums. But always back to Willow Creek's grounding fog. Victoria's shadow loomed. Her third appeal hearing. We testified again. Dredging pain. She's compliant, her lawyer argued. Judge Vargas wavered. Extended visits approved. Dread hit. Would she manipulate again? First unsupervised hour. She took them to a park. They returned subdued. Mommy cried a lot, Lily whispered. Alex and I monitored, ready to pull back. Personal growth emerged. I joined a support group for unexpected caregivers. Stories echoed mine. Betrayal. Resilience. Mark became steady. Dates walking the beach. Understanding my priorities. You're a mom now. In every way, he said. True, though not biological. The bond was unbreakable. Reflecting on that 3 a.m. night, emotions swelled, shock to love. Victoria's deception unveiled family fractures, but mended others. Alex and I, once strangers, now allies. The twins, healed wounds visible in their play.
Trust.
But the question persisted. Can a betrayer redeem? Victoria's therapy reports hinted yes, but actions would prove. For now, we protected.
Loved.
In betrayal's wake, we found family redefined. Years blurred, but that night's echo lingered. 2 years post-hearing, Victoria's rights partially restored. Every other weekend, supervised still. She moved to Monterey, closer, working therapy into routine. I'm sorry, she said during a mediated meeting. Eyes genuine for once. Addiction to control. From Dad's favoritism. We talked. Raw. Painful. Forgiveness?
Tentative.
The twins warmed slowly. Mommy's fun now, Noah said after visit. Lily added, but we love home with you and Daddy best. Our unit solidified. Alex remarried, a kind teacher. Mia, who embraced the kids. I married Mark. Our wedding on the beach with twins as flower bearers. Willow Creek embraced us. Community barbecues. School events. Green Horizon boomed. I led sustainable projects, balancing with family. Yet, scars surfaced. Lily's teen questions. Why did Mom leave us? We explained age appropriately. She was lost, but found her way. Therapy continued. Unpacking. Noah's resilience shone. He pursued art. Drawing our blended family. Victoria's full redemption? Imperfect. Relapses, missed visits. Excuses, but growth evident. She volunteered at shelters, helping abandoned moms. Paying forward, she told me once. Reflecting, the deception's horror birthed beauty. What if I'd turned her away that night? Chilling. Instead, betrayal revealed strength. Mine in stepping up, Alex's in accountability, even Victoria's in change. But the ethical shadow, is blood obligation endless? When does protection trump biology? We chose the kids' peace over grudges.
Now.
Watching Lily and Noah, teens thriving. Bonds deep, I know. Family is forged in showing up through storms. Deception destroys, but truth rebuilds. What remains? Gratitude for the unexpected path. And a quiet vow, never let darkness win again. As time wove on, the family's tapestry evolved. For years out, Victoria earned unsupervised weekends. Tensions eased. She hosted birthdays, attended games. Thanks for giving me space to fix this, she confided. Alex and I co-parented seamlessly. Holidays split, decisions joint. Mia became bonus mom, her warmth healing old voids. Challenges arose. Lily's rebellion phase, echoing Victoria's fire. Why trust her now? She snapped once. We navigated with honesty. People change if they work. Therapy bridged gaps. Noah's quiet depth led to poetry, processing abandonment. Professionally, I thrived, promoted to director at Green Horizon, advocating eco-homes. Mark's support grounded me. Our son, born 2 years in, completed the circle, twins doting siblings. Victoria's journey, sober from her control addiction, she wrote a blog anonymously about parental redemption. We reconciled gradually, dinners, cautious laughs. You were always the strong one, she admitted. But memories haunted. That rainy porch. The courtroom shock. Ethical dilemmas persisted. Had we been too harsh? No. Protection paramount. What if roles reversed? Unthinkable. In the end, the story's core, betrayal's pain yields growth. We emerged stronger. Family not by blood alone, but choice. The twins, now young adults, embody that resilient, loving. Their future? Bright, unshadowed. And the question lingers, in deception's face. Do we forgive? Or guard? Perhaps both. With wisdom earned hard.